And we are back. Having a good ass day today. My shit was muted for like a second there, so that was awkward. And we today are going to have a fabulous Freaky Friday, where we're going to talk about some stuff, and then we're going to play some Fear and Hunger. Now, the reason we're playing Fear and Hunger is because I saw that there was a pretty cool looking conversion mod, and I wanted to try it out. So that's what we're going to do, because I decide what we do here, not you. I decide. We do what I want to do. But, give me just a second. Gotta turn on the light, I think. It's getting a little dark. A little darky-warky. Getting a little not bright, a little brightened. Turn this on. It's fucking 4 p.m. I almost said 4 a.m. It'd be normal if it was dark at 4 a.m., but if it's dark at 4 p.m., you know we're in the dead of fucking winter. But anyway, I sat on my balls there. Ow. Today I want to talk about something that I find to be quite fascinating. But if you live in the US, you've probably noticed that fast food and other restaurants that used to be known for providing cheap, quick meals have kind of gotten more and more expensive, to the point that I'm European, so this isn't something I experience. I can still go to Burger King and get like 3 meals for under $20. And I'm not talking about small meals. I'm talking about 3 big meals. And then I eat 2 of them. But if you're in America, you've kind of noticed that $20 will probably net you a menu, maybe a little bit some extra on the side. But things are getting more and more expensive, and it's becoming more and more ridiculous, and more people are complaining about it. And the question to ask is, why? Right? Why is this the case? And I've been wondering that myself. Because once you actually look at the costs of these things, where the way that the retailers sell to these restaurants, it doesn't really make sense that things keep costing more and more and more money, right? So the question that we're going to be asking today is, what the hell is happening, and why is fast food panicking over higher prices now?
There's been a lot of talk online and in the news about how much fast food prices have gone up over the recent years.
Once home to the dollar menu, prices at the Golden Arches leaving a bad taste in the mouth of consumers who just want value.
Some restaurants are continuing with price hikes, while others are getting desperate with attempts to offer more deals in hopes of increasing traffic.
Restaurants don't cut prices for fun. Did consumers essentially force your hand by being fed up?
Customers are telling us that they're really stretched.
Now, we all know inflation has been rampant since the beginning of 2020 when the pandemic happened.
Grocery prices, in some cases, are falling. Yep. Fast food prices are rising, and these CEOs, they know it. They're hearing these complaints.
But what's really going on here? I mean,
I don't know if the CEOs are hearing the complaints. I mean, I don't know why they would be, right? Most of these CEOs are incredibly disconnected from real life at this point. And the idea that they don't want the prices to be that high is kind of laughable. Why would you not? Why would you not want the prices to be that high? If the prices are that high, you can, just make more money, right? So yeah, it is quite interesting that rather than just lowering prices, they are trying to just increase the price and then offer other things like, hey, for this big price, you can instead get, this other thing that you don't give a shit about, right?
Are fast food companies trying to pull a fast one on us, price gouging under the cover of inflation?
Fast food places in general, y'all better watch.
And the reason why it's yes is because they increased the prices because the fuel costs went up, and then when the fuel costs went back down, they didn't lower them.
You goddamn ass.
Is this just plain old corporate greed like many have claimed?
It's banker greed.
Who told y'all?
Because a lot of the CEOs that are working at these corporations now were put there by the banks or people that are connected to the banks. It's all about the banks.
Was that good to be charging that much for y'all food?
Or is there more to this story?
Fast food used to mean inexpensive.
Going viral, the Big Mac meal priced at $18.
Raw. Like, I can look it up right here, right? There's a McDonald's less than like 20 minutes walk from my house. So like 5 minutes in a car. So McDonald's, Portugal, Big Mac. Let me see. Big Mac menu. Scroll down. We even get the thing here. Like, see, you can see right here. This many calories, which is a little bit too high for a fucking sandwich, but hey, it's like 2 patties. It's 27 grams of meat, of protein, 42 grams of carbs. Look, it looks okay. It looks okay here. But what is the price? So I'm gonna actually move this over here because this might ask me some information. And I want to see the price. I can't see the price. Why can't I see the price? Okay, maybe if I specifically look up the thing. Okay, there it is. Maybe if I look up the menu directly. Aha, there it is. Okay, so let me see if I can see the Big Mac. Okay, so $18 in euros would be 1760, right? That's how much a Big Mac meal is worth. Well, here a McMenu Big Mac, 730 euros, which if we transition that to dollars is 747. Y'all are getting robbed.
At a Connecticut rest stop.
Well, in this video, I'm
gonna say that again. It is, and I'm looking at it here, right here on the website, right? Unfortunately, it's kind of hard for me to tell what the thing is, because it like asks me for a bunch of information instead of just telling me the price, which, whoever decided that for the website, please commit unemployment. But yeah, you guys are getting robbed over there in America.
Try to
that
get to
food
the
is not
bottom
worth
of
that
it.
much.
Wikipedia defines price gouging as a pejorative term used to refer to the practice of increasing the prices of goods, services, or commodities to a level much higher than is considered reasonable or fair by some.
It is unreasonable.
This commonly applies to the price increases of basic necessities after natural disasters. Usually this event occurs after a demand or supply shock, like, say, a global pandemic. Harvard Business School says there's no rule for what qualifies as price gouging. But
yes, price gouging does not have like a specific definition in terms of like legality. It's a term used by the populace. And the reason why it can't really have that legal definition is because sometimes there will be a situation where that price is fair. If we're in a food crisis and a fuel crisis and all sorts of other things, it would make sense that a Big Mac would be $18 for a meal, right? We are not in any of that. The trade with Ukraine has been resettled, so you're getting the wheat, you're getting the fuel, you're getting all of these things. The price went up and then it didn't go back down. The same thing happened during COVID, where prices in America went up, they literally just shot through the roof and they did not go back down. Like here in Portugal, there was this restaurant I say Portugal, like here near my house, there was this restaurant, this sushi restaurant, right? And their prices were at around 13 bucks a meal, 13 euros for like a sushi buffet meal. Good quality, right? Like people with suits would commonly go there. Like it was good sushi. And when the pandemic hit, it immediately went up to 15, then it went up to 16, 17. It now sits, I believe, at 20. I could look, I'm looking this up just to make sure, right? Okay, it is now at 20 to 25 euros a meal. The price should have gone down, but it didn't. Right now, they still have very good business because they are easily one of the best sushi restaurants in the area. And in fact, I say one of the best sushi restaurants in the area. Like I know people who have come from Porto to go to this restaurant. That's how good this place is. So it's okay because there's other places that are cheaper, more family focused, and those places have stayed at a much more reasonable, like 14 to 15 bucks a meal. Technically, what this original place that went all the way up in price did was price gouging. But it was okay because the price matched the quality of the food. The same cannot be said for McDonald's, right? You're going to McDonald's for a cheap, quick meal. Cheap, quick, and good tasting, right? These are the three things you expect out of McDonald's. It's no longer cheap. I guarantee it's not quick because it's not quick anywhere. And it's fucking McDonald's. So like, yeah, it tastes okay, but I don't really want to bite into a hamburger sandwich and have it be sweet, right? Like not for me.
But it's not an uncommon occurrence.
Yeah.
For example, EpiPen costs and Uber price surges are both examples of price increases that have been considered unfair.
Yes, but the main reason why the Uber prices were able to be increased as much as they did was because everybody was using it during the pandemic, and if everybody's using something, you increase the price of that something. But yeah, it is ridiculous that you pay like 10 extra dollars for a taxi for your coffee, right? It's ridiculous. Oh, and the EpiPen thing is just it's an American thing, right? Like I'm not even going to talk about that because a million other people have talked about the maliciousness of healthcare in the US.
But what's the difference between price gouging and inflation? While price gouging is often the result.
Well, one could say that inflation is just price gouging as driven by the government. You could say that very easily. We talked about this before here, and it really, I've said it before. I'm not super well informed on this matter, but I genuinely believe that Norway, I think it was, did it really, really good. Did a really good decision when they arrested a lot of bankers for unfair business practices, and all of a sudden their inflation was under control, their economy began to thrive, and quality of life just shot through the roof.
Result of a business decision, inflation is a general increase in the prices of goods and services over time.
Para tudo que quiseres. Só tens de o pedir. Descarrega.
Wasn't that Iceland? It might have been.
And is directly impacted.
It might have been Iceland. I'm not entirely certain. But I'm not entirely certain where it was. I say Norway because I thought it was, but it might have been Iceland. Just a second. Okay.
by the market. And while 40 states across the country have laws in place to ban price gouging, there is currently no federal price gouging prohibition.
Of course not, because the problem with the US isn't capitalism, it's feudal capitalism, right? Where a lot of companies actually own the land through lobbying and through having deals with politicians, and so they can just do whatever the hell they want with damn near no repercussion. Because what the hell are you, Mr. Poor Person, who can't afford to buy out a politician, do about it? Right?
And this makes it a difficult thing to enforce because so many supply chains are nationwide. And as a result, states face heightened challenges when trying to protect consumers from price gouging. So in my opinion, price gouging is a rather nebulous concept.
It's not. Look, don't say it's a nebulous concept. It's a non-existing legal concept, right? But to say it's nebulous is just malicious. You can it's on the same tier as saying that, oh, it's a nebulous definition of truth because I didn't lie to you. I just, didn't say the whole truth. You lied. You lied. You lied by omission. But we still call it a lie, right? You can say that it's a nebulous definition, but you're wrong. It's not true. It's not nebulous at all. We all know what price gouging is. Here's the thing. Even a fucking chimp has a good understanding of when something is fair. If you give one chimp a banana and another chimp two bananas, and you keep doing this constantly, eventually the first chimp is going to kill the second one because you're being unfair. So why would humans not understand? Like, this isn't a nebulous concept. Don't do that shit.
It often lacks clear-cut depictions.
No, it doesn't.
And it's not only a practical question, but also a moral one.
Yeah.
However, with this fast food dilemma, it's not just about high prices here. It's also about
unfairly high prices.
Prices that seem disconnected from costs and the actual products themselves. So whether specific fast food companies have engaged in price gouging is up for debate.
No, it's not.
What certainly isn't is how much prices have increased over.
You can't say, oh, it's up for debate because I don't agree that I'm price gouging. But if everybody else does, it's not a debate if the only person claiming they did nothing wrong is the person in the wrong. Right? If I jump in the pool and I piss and shit in the pool, and you say, he pissed and shitted in the pool, and I say, no, I didn't, it's not up for debate. The piss and the shit is still in the pool.
Over the years. And the real question then becomes, is it justified? Finance Buzz released a staggering report on fast food prices over the last decade, and it showed some very interesting
actual inflation right here. Subway costs $39. All of these others, 50 to 60. These guys, 70 to 80. And then these guys, 100%. You cannot blame inflation. Because of this singular chart, you cannot blame inflation at all. You can say, oh, it was the struggle in Ukraine because of the wheat prices going up. The wheat prices have gone back down. Oh, it was because of the war between Russia and Ukraine with the fuel prices going up. The fuel prices have gone back down. You cannot claim those two things. No. Oh, it's because of COVID, prices went up. COVID has been done, right? We're in 2025. COVID kind of fucking ended in 2020, and we kept it going. Well, not we. America kept it going for 2 more years. So this bullshit, no. None of those excuses go. You are increasing prices to increase prices.
Report on fast food prices over the last decade, and it showed some very interesting stats, claiming McDonald's is king when it comes to price hikes over the years, citing a 100% increase to their prices from 2014 to 2024. Now, to understand how we got here, let's just rewind for a second. Fast food in its early days was built on 2 core promises: speed and affordability. Now, with its initial success, it really started to become a symbol of American culture.
Yes, because, American culture is kind of known for the go, 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 go thing. So you kind of want this cheap and fast place where, anybody can eat at.
What the food may have lacked in quality, it ultimately made up with cheaper prices and the convenience of getting it quickly. However, today,
It's like that whole thing, like, that I never understood. Can we get McDonald's? Do you have McDonald's money? That's such an American thing to me because here, can we get McDonald's? Sure, it's half the price of anywhere else.
the same can't be said.
The main
It's not
reason we didn't get McDonald's constantly was because it's unhealthy.
breaking news, but fast food is rarely fast anymore, and it's becoming pretty expensive for what the quality is.
It's becoming, motherfucker. Like, it's becoming pretty. We already went over this, right? Like, a Big Mac meal here is less than €7.50, less than $7.50 if you translate it, and in the US it's $18. Get the fuck out of here. It's been expensive. It was expensive in 2014 before they doubled the price.
Now, over the last 2 decades, rising costs have hit the industry hard. Real estate
No, they didn't hit the industry hard. Okay? They hit the customers hard. I guarantee that the rising costs did not come from a necessity.
prices, minimum wage increases, and supply chain inefficiencies started driving up costs.
Oh, and by the way, I do think it's hilarious that you're demanding this much money at fast food places and then you still go, oh, but we can't pay our employees properly. Bullshit.
Add to that the increase in costs of beef, chicken, potatoes, along with paper products,
Bullshit.
and suddenly the simple, cheap burger wasn't so cheap to make anymore. These changes laid the groundwork for the price hikes that we're seeing today, but they only tell part of the story. What's happening now feels different, like something has fundamentally shifted.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you put her on, please?
Dude, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
Damn it, Kevin. Okay.
But I have to keep it real. It's not just the rise in costs that are part of doing business. It's also factors like increased
Why? And how? Oh, okay. He was making money based off of the Travis Scott meal. Okay, so here's the thing. You cannot claim, because he was getting paid based on how many of those he was sold. Like, they sold him a bit, they gave him a little bit at the start, and then he made more money throughout it. You cannot claim that the other prices are increasing because of this, because this is coming off of one meal, the Travis Scott meal, where he's getting a portion of that meal. The only thing that does is one person goes in to get that meal and he brings in other people who might not be getting that meal, and so those other people are going to get other menu items. So this type of sponsorship, this type of partnership, whatever you want to call it, this would actually be the sort of thing that you could use to justify lowering prices, not the other way around.
increases to advertising.
Because if you had to increase the prices because of this, that would mean that this was unprofitable for McDonald's. And I don't believe that it was.
Spend, ballooning executive
You see, this is the problem, right? Take one look at this guy and tell me that he gives a fuck about you. He doesn't. This guy shouldn't be making this much money. Seriously, this is the sole reason. They increase the prices so they can buy themselves another yacht. That's it. That's the only reason. They're not increasing prices because, oh, we need to. They're increasing prices because, fuck you, what are you going to do about it?
compensation packages,
Completely different situation.
along with significant investments into technology, like
Again, the investments into technology lower prices. They don't increase it because by investing into technology, you have to pay fewer people.
mobile apps,
Things become more effective, more efficient, and you make more sales, so you can lower prices. This increases their profit. It doesn't lower them. The only thing that can justify increasing the price of your product is profits lowering, and you need them to go back up. That's it, right? Or you're getting too much demand for not enough supply. It's either one or the other.
for these companies. Oh, and of course, stock buybacks, returning
Stock buybacks. The banks. Again. I hate the
billions of
banks.
dollars.
I hate the banks. I hate the banks. I hate the financial system of America. We here in Europe have it under control mostly, but it's such a parasite on the economy. Banks.
To shareholders. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at some of the numbers. According to the Federal Reserve's economic data, food away from home, which is the category that includes fast food, this rose roughly 28.5% over the last 5 years. But generally,
20, 40, 60, 80 plus 20, 40. So it increased twice as much as everything else.
overall inflation rose only 24%. Now, at a first glance, these price hikes might seem like a logical reaction.
No. At a first glance, you immediately realize, oh, we're getting fucking robbed.
To the rising costs of inflation. But let's dig a bit deeper. While the cost of doing business has increased, profit margins at many major chains have held steady or even grown. Take McDonald's, for instance. Despite facing higher expenses, their operating margins climbed to nearly 46% in 2023, up from around 41% in.
So the question is, why are they increasing prices that much more if they're making more money?
2019. Now that's not just covering costs, that's thriving. And if you don't think operating margin is the best indicator to decide this, let's look at their net profit margin.
The disembodied girlfriend has arrived.
It's gone up from 28% right before the pandemic hit, all the way up to over 33% in 2024. Now this has led McDonald's to begin to take some drastic measures to try to convince customers they not only aren't being greedy, but also that they still can provide value.
No, they can't. No, they can't, because the value of a Big Mac is, oh, it's big, but it's still cheap and fast. It is neither cheap nor fast. And in terms of bigness, yeah, it's okay, but you've been in America, not in Europe. You've been making the patties thinner and thinner. You've been making the buns thinner and thinner. You've been putting fewer and fewer ingredients each time. So it's not even that big anymore. This idea that, oh, we could still give you a good product. No, you can't, because you're not.
Their menu.
Because if you could, you would.
More on that in a moment. This pattern isn't unique to McDonald's, though. Chipotle has.
Yeah, but McDonald's is just like, oh, the pattern is unique to McDonald's. Yeah, but McDonald's is the biggest culprit of it.
Reported record revenues fueled by menu price increases of nearly 15% over the last 2 years. In fact, during the making of this video, they just announced another
raising US prices, promising bigger portions.
Other 2%.
I guarantee the bigger portion is going to be like maybe 5% more meat, and the price increase is going to be like twice as much or more. And then in a few months, they're going to go back to the previous portions without saying anything about it.
Pricing.
Because that's what they always do.
Increase to their menu, which brings the total.
And that's assuming they even do the portion increase. They might not even do that.
Number of price hikes to 7 times since 2021. And Chipotle technically isn't fast food and is more in the category of fast casual dining, but they still are a part of that food away from home stat that I provided from the Federal Reserve.
Okay.
And so we can still learn a lot about their.
I'm sorry, show of fucking hands. Who here considers Chipotle fast food? Like, you think of fast food, Chipotle is in that category. Like, this is bullshit. Oh, it's technically not fast food. Shut the fuck up. Move on.
Recent financial performance over the years. Chipotle's net margin is higher now than ever before and has been steadily climbing since the pandemic. However, the margins did tank more.
McDonald's had the same thing happen here. What happened in 2016? That's when Trump took office. Was that the only thing that happened in 2016 that caused, like, these companies to suffer? Because, I mean, McDonald's didn't have the same problem, but damn, what happened to Chipotle for their net margin to just tank? Was it just Trump?
And has been steadily climbing since the pandemic. However,
no, because the pandemic was here. It was already steadily climbing at around the same rate. From here to here, it climbed a little bit faster, but still.
now than ever before and has been steadily climbing since the pandemic.
No, that's not what's shown here. They were steadily climbing before, but they also kind of suffered a price drop when Biden took office, and then they went back up even faster. What happened here?
However, the margins did tank before the pandemic due to foodborne illness issues the company was facing.
Okay.
But if we also look at their revenue and net income, that has also been rising steadily since the last quarter of 2020. And here's the kicker. Chipotle's former CEO, Brian Niccol, earned over $17 million.
This is still a fifth of what... See, here's the thing. I don't mind when a CEO makes $20 million a year. I don't mind that. But if you're making $113 million and your prices keep increasing, and every time the price increases, all that profit goes directly into the pocket of the CEO, that immediately you cannot say, oh, we're increasing it because of these things. No, you're increasing it because your CEO wants more money.
In 2022 and over $22 million in 2023, including significant bonuses tied to the company's profitability. This is over 1,300 times the median pay of a Chipotle worker. Now, whether you think the CEO is worth 1,300 times the average worker or not,
probably 1,300 times the average worker. Yeah, because here's the thing. Does the company only have 1,300 employees? That's the question to ask, right? You have one CEO. You have how many tens of thousands of employees, right? I don't mind when a CEO gets paid the same as 1,000 average workers. I don't mind that. I don't think anybody does. I think if you own that massive corporation, you too would want to make that much money. But the customer is still allowed to complain when bad business practice is thrown into the mix and people start actually not being able to afford food.
It's clear that they are making more money now than ever before. And Chipotle also just announced in July that they were authorizing a $400 million stock buyback.
Equity buyback, share repurchase program. See, I don't dislike this, and I think this is actually usually a good thing when companies buy back their stock from the market, because it brings them closer to being able to become privately owned, and privately owned companies tend to be run better.
Buyback program, essentially funneling excess cash back to shareholders instead of
that's not what that means.
Reinvesting it into operations.
They are investing it into owning their company
or finding out ways to keep prices stable.
Of course, if the CEO of Chipotle is currently owned by the banks, then what we're actually seeing is the bank wanting to own more of Chipotle, which not a good thing. Because it means that the prices will increase even faster in the future.
Additionally, Yum Brands, which owns Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut, instituted price hikes in 2023 and cited that it was a last resort option, while later that year clocking in a 21% increase in total revenue over its pre-pandemic.
See? When somebody says, oh, we need to increase prices, and then they report record profits, you go, I see, you're lying. That's it. It's not even like a maze, or there's no mental gymnastics. It is like step 1, step 2. They lied, they are liars.
Earnings. Now, since then, executives at the company have authorized a $2 billion share repurchase program.
The repurchasing of stocks is not a bad thing. It just allows the company to own itself without having to be slave to shareholders and stockbrokers and all of that stuff. The only thing that does is it ensures that the brand and the corporation can do whatever the fuck it wants with its product without having to constantly do shit like what you see Activision doing, right? Where Activision will announce, oh my god, the new Call of Duty sold twice as much as we thought it ever could, right? It beat all of our expectations. We made so much more money than we ever have. Oh my god, this is amazing. And then 1 month later, they fire half their employees because they didn't make enough profits. And why did they not make enough profit? Because the shareholders said they didn't make enough profit. And so they have to fire employees so that they can funnel that money towards the shareholders and claim, hey, we made better profit. So the stock value goes up and the shareholders are happy. By buying the stock back from the shareholders, you can actually get rid of that step.
Returning 678
unless of course I'm completely misunderstanding what it means to just buy the stock from the shareholders.
$1 million to its shareholders. Now there's no
the shareholders do get that money, but the company gets the stock back.
Secret here that greater amounts of capital are being redirected to corporate level costs, such as C-level executive compensation. Now, critics argue.
Oh yeah, and absolutely. Like the more C-level executives you can get rid of, the better for your company.
That inflation has become a convenient excuse for these price hikes.
Yeah.
Yes, labor and ingredient costs are up.
No, they're not.
But why are executive salaries soaring at the same time?
Because that's where all of the money is being funneled to, not increased ingredient cost.
Why are companies...
Because while the ingredient cost did go up, it went back down.
Increasing ad budgets and launching multi-million-dollar stock buybacks while citing higher costs as the reason for passing price increases onto consumers. Now, in some cases...
Well, they're passing the price increases onto consumers because they want more money from the consumers.
The numbers suggest these companies are taking advantage of inflationary pressures to pad their profits. In fact, a recent analysis from the Economic Policy Institute found that corporate profits accounted for over 40% of price increases across several industries during the pandemic recovery period. Now, while fast food isn't singled out in this analysis,
fast food isn't singled out in the analysis, but it is one of the things that people, goddammit, it is one of the things that people notice the most easily because everybody eats fast food. It is the food of the common people. It's one of the reasons why people like Trump so much is because he eats so much fast food. He's like, oh, he's one of us.
It does seem to fit into this broader trend. This narrative has led to a huge disconnect from corporations to their consumers, particularly around their pricing and the value propositions they offer. But the interesting thing here is some of these companies are faring much better than others. Chipotle, for example, is continuing to grow in spite of their price hikes. And they also historically haven't offered any sort of value meal. While restaurants like McDonald's, Burger King...
Okay, but like Chipotle increased its price by what? I think we showed here. It was amongst, we're at 921. Chipotle increased it by 75%. Okay, never mind. I thought Chipotle was in the 50s margin. My bad.
Wendy's, Taco Bell, and others are all trying to entice customers by trying to add more value deals to their menus.
Yeah, Chipotle is just saying, hey man, it's got a higher price, but more. You get more of it.
But of course, fast food chains have their side of the story too. They argued that these price hikes are a necessity, not some evil...
They're lying, yes. They're not arguing that, they're lying about it.
...choice. And their executives have pointed to some real pressures. Rising wages, volatile supply chains, and of course inflation.
All of those are bullshit.
As reasons why fast food...
Because here's the thing. The wage goes up 10 cents. Why does the meal go up $2? Right? Doesn't make sense. You're only paying that person an extra 10 cents per hour. And they are making a lot more than just one meal an hour each, right? So the idea that you need to increase the price by $2 because of a 10-cent wage increase is ridiculous. It makes no mathematical sense.
Food just isn't as cheap as it used to be. Now, back in May of 2024, social media posts about an $18 Big Mac meal went so viral that McDonald's actually had to begin a campaign trying
to spark the revolt against high prices. Companies are, and by the way, it wasn't $18. It wasn't $18. You're an actual fucking nincompoop. This is not $18. Also, what? Hey, disembodied girlfriend, come over here. Yes. I'm gonna close the camera. No. Like, look at these prices. Look at the prices. The camera's closed. You can step over here. Look at the price. Double quarter pounder with cheese. This is their equivalent of a Big Mac, basically. $18.99. That's almost 3 times the price it is here. Here is $7.30, and here it's 500 calories. Yes, it is. I can show you right here. Big Mac, right here. I can show you right here. 500 calories. And in the US, this is a double quarter pounder with cheese. This is their equivalent. It's their equivalent, basically. Do we even have a quarter pounder? Quarter pounder with cheese, Europe. What is it called in Europe? A hamburger royal. Okay, so let's see here then. Instead of let's go back to the website. We're going back to the website. Let me put this here. All products. Let's see here. We're just trying to look at the. Let's look at the menu. Big R. That's the big tasty McRoyal cheese. And the price is probably going to be the same. What are they putting in your food, bro? A 1 kilo kebab roll with drink costs like $10 less. Jesus Christ. Bro, Americans, I'm sorry to say, you're getting robbed, bro. You are getting robbed and poisoned. This is 3 times the calories.
Big Mac meal went so viral that McDonald's actually had to begin a campaign trying to debunk some of the myths that were being spread about their prices.
Double quarter pounder cheese here is 15 euros too for a meal. Bro, y'all gotta stay the fuck away from Portugal. I am not taking higher prices on fast food just because y'all want to come here. I'm telling y'all this shit. No. You can't come over. You stay over there.
Remember this graph from earlier?
You're getting robbed. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, well, McDonald's.
But by the way, like, so it's 15 in the Netherlands. What is the calorie count? If you can find that, let me know.
McDonald's disagrees with a lot of it. The nuance behind this is that while data on its own is rather objective, the way in which data can be presented often is very subjective, including this video here. However, in their blog post, McDonald's cited
McDonald's raised prices at a rate nearly double the national rate of inflation. This is false. It's actually almost triple. McDonald's raised prices so much that their average menu price increased more than 3 times the national rate of inflation. Correct. Well, not more than 3 times, almost 3 times. McDonald's price increases are the result of greed and price gouging. Yes. McDonald's Big Mac meal has increased in price by 104% since 2019. No, it's since 2014. That's what people are saying. They're not saying 2019. You are lying. McDonald's 10-piece McNuggets meal has increased 95.5% since 2019. False. Yes, because it's 2014.
Bits of information.
McDonald's fries, 2019. Nobody's been talking about 2019. That's the thing. It's always 2014.
From the article.
The number has always been 2014 that people are talking about. This is a very common manipulation tactic. You see a lot of people do a lot. And it's usually like the most manipulative motherfuckers you can see. So like Hassan does this shit, Destiny does this shit, all sorts of people do that. Usually it's debate bros where it says, oh, it's increased so much, like it's increased 100% since this date, and it's always the same. It's like 2014. We've been talking about 2014, 100% since 2014. What do they debunk? 2019. Since pre-pandemic, i.e. 2019. See? They're lying to you. Do not believe this shit. They are deceiving you, and if you fall for it, you're stupid.
Labeling them as myths.
754, 12 grams of sugar. Damn, brother.
Like, quote, McDonald's cited bits of information from the article labeling them as myths.
See? It says here 2019 $4.39, 2024 $5.29. Just the burger itself. Why is it so much more expensive as a meal? What the fuck is wrong with you, brother?
Like, quote, McDonald's raised prices at a rate nearly double the national rate of inflation.
True.
And over in their fact section, trying to combat this, they mentioned that over the last 5 years, prices have increased around 40%.
Yes, and inflation has gone up 20%. Inflation.
Due to higher input costs such as salaries, food, and paper products. And while that may be very well true,
it's not.
The article cites McDonald's menu prices have doubled 100% since.
See, it's like I said, the date used was 2014, except they don't answer to 2014. They answer to 2019 because it looks much better.
2014.
You want to know what the real good thing that they could have done instead of this article? Nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just say nothing.
Across popular items.
Just put more sugar in them so it tastes better and people become more addicted to it.
Highest of any chain we analyzed. But okay, let's just assume McDonald's was confused on this. And they cited from 2019.
They weren't confused. They weren't confused. We're not assuming that.
On as opposed to what the article says.
We're not going to assume that.
So what about another myth? Well, once again, McDonald's cites the article quoting, McDonald's medium fries have increased by 138% since 2019.
Yes, but the article said 2014. What is the name of this creator? This creator is Established Context.
But McDonald's claims the truth is the average price of a medium fry in 2019 was $2.29, and now in 2024, the average price is $3.29.
What was the price in 2014?
Okay, well, the article actually says that the 138% increase is from 2014 to
So again, they lied.
2024.
There's no confusion,
not
it's just lying.
2019. Now, I could go on, but I think you're starting to get the point. Okay, but there are some who argue that rising wages are really the one to blame for high menu prices, claiming this trend of increased minimum wage could losses and widespread restaurant closures.
Liars. They're lying. They're lying because here's the thing. The minimum wage, I've already said this, the minimum wage increases by 10 cents and the meal price increases by $2. Doesn't make sense. That only makes sense if each person that is working at the restaurant, let's say that there's here in Portugal, there's usually like 2 people at the counter, 3 people in the kitchen. Let's increase that number to 6. 6 people working for an hour. That means there is a 60-cent increase in per hour labor costs. Why the fuck did the meal increase $2? Are you only selling 1 meal per hour? You're not. You're probably selling 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sometimes up to 20, if not a lot more than that during lunch rushes. I'm not even talking about lunch rushes, right? So this idea that you need to increase it that much is ludicrous. It makes no sense. The only way it makes sense is if you stop assuming that they're doing it because they need to, and assume that they are doing it because they want an increase in profit margins. Then it makes sense.
However, the evidence suggests otherwise. Economists at the Economic Policy Institute have extensively researched this issue and found that higher wages would likely have the opposite effect, modestly stimulating consumer demand, boosting business activity, and creating job growth. Okay, but what about fast food prices? Are they rising because of higher wages? Well, yes, but not entirely for the reasons you might think.
They're rising because of the higher wage of the CEO.
Price increases in the fast food industry are part of a long-standing trend, not a sudden phenomenon caused by wage hikes. Because while the consumer price index for all items rose by 3.2% between April 2022 and April 2023, fast food prices surged 5.2%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Meanwhile, the cost of groceries increased by only 1% during that time. But that was then, and this is now, and fast food has been getting desperate over the last year. McDonald's has had to really try to entice customers with their nationwide $5 value meal.
Wasn't the dollar value meal $2? Because it was $1 for the burger and another dollar for the fries and the Coke. And by the way, $5, pick one, fuck you. $5, I'm getting all that's on that tray. I'm getting 2 burgers, I'm getting fries, I'm getting nuggets, and I'm getting a fucking drink for $5. What the fuck are you talking about? Pick one, fuck you.
And many competitors have followed suit. Burger King offered their $5 meal, Wendy's did a $4 meal deal, and Taco Bell launched a $3 value deal, all in an attempt to increase traffic to their stores.
Here's the thing. $3. What do you get out of this for $3? Is it this? Is it one of these things? It's like, what is the thing that you get for the $3?
Bell launched a $3 value deal, all in an attempt to increase traffic to their stores. Now, it's clear they have a real problem on their hands, not only in terms of general
Yeah, the problem is that people are realizing they're getting robbed.
Sentiment around their value proposition.
Sales are sliding at KFC and Burger King as fast food chains keep struggling. This looks unappetizing as hell.
But also in regards to pricing. But fast food companies also have to reckon with fast casual offerings eating away at their market share. Chipotle, Cava, and Sweetgreen have all reported a much different outlook on this matter. And while yes, they typically
So wait, say that again? Okay, so for $5, you get a taco, a quesadilla. Okay, she's sending me a picture of the $5 value meal here in Portugal.
Attract a higher income cohort, it's not only them that are buying these products. Cava, the Mediterranean chain, only raised prices 12% from 2019 to 2023. And as a result, they reported increases to their top and bottom lines. Now, of course, they have a much smaller footprint.
It's almost like lower prices make more people buy the product. Almost, you know, it's like, it's insane that it makes no sense, right? Like, how come more people are buying our product? We've increased our profit margins by lowering prices. It makes no sense.
Than McDonald's, but when that Big Mac is contesting the prices of some of these fast casual offerings, it seems like an inevitable shift is bound to occur here. And even casual sit-down restaurants like Applebee's and Chili's are getting involved into this value war. Chili's 3 for meat meal deal for $10.99 has
3 for meat for $10.99.
created a resurgence in traffic to their restaurants.
Because it's a fair price. It's a fair and good price. Of course it's going to cause people to come
resulting
back.
in their foot traffic soaring 33%, which capped off 6 straight months of increases. So are the higher prices just the costs of doing business?
No.
I don't see how one could come to that conclusion with how much profits have increased over the last 5 years for most of these chains. To me, this does seem like some good old-fashioned corporate greed, masked in layers of manipulation.
No, it's not layers, it's just a single blanket.
And excuses. And now for fast food places like McDonald's, Burger King.
So, for $4, you get this, and this. Okay. $5, you get an additional ice cream. And for $6, you get also a taco. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. That seems pretty good.
And others, customers not only have to battle with higher prices, but also with the lack of convenience and quality of the food itself. Because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, infinite growth is the goal.
Way to show Wall Street, because that's all that is to blame. It's purely off the stock market. It's purely because of debt. It's purely because of that.
And the fiduciary duty to shareholders comes before customers, employees, suppliers, or vendors. But it is really interesting to see how some companies simply choose to operate differently while still achieving success.
Usually the companies that operate with a customer first mentality are the ones who succeed.
If you want to learn about a
And by usually, I mean every single time.
prime example, I covered the story of Costco and the interesting approach they've taken to capitalism. You can
Yeah, it's like, for those who don't know, the Costco CEO became kind of internet famous because one of his shareholders walked up to him. I think it was a shareholder or maybe just somebody high up on the company and said, "Hey, we're losing money on the hot dog because it's only $1.50, so we need to increase the price." And you know what the guy responded to him? The guy looked him dead in the eye and said, "If you increase the price of that hot dog by even a single cent, I will kill you." And what did that do? That caused a resurgence in foot traffic. That increased the amount of hot dogs they sold. That increased their profit. Because here's the thing that a lot of these companies don't understand: it's okay to lose money on a product if that product is bringing people into the store. By bringing more and more people into the store, you sell other products, you make money off of other products. It's like Twitch for Amazon, right? Twitch isn't a profit maker. Twitch is a customer maker. Twitch creates part of the ecosystem that ensures that people never move out of the Amazon ecosystem, and so they're always in it, right? You're always seeing things that you can donate money on Twitch, which, that's some money that goes into Amazon, even if it's not a lot, right? Because here's the thing: 100% of the money put into Twitch is not lost, right? I'm pretty sure they're like making 80 to 90% of the money back, which means that Twitch Prime, which is a part of Amazon Prime, hey, I guarantee there's a ton of people who get Amazon Prime because of Twitch. I guarantee there's a bunch of people who donate subs on Twitch. I guarantee there's a bunch of people who stay in the Amazon ecosystem because of Twitch, and that increases Amazon's profits. Even though it doesn't increase Twitch's profits, it increases Amazon's, right? And so this loss that they're suffering creates winnings elsewhere. But this isn't the case with fast food companies, right? Like, they make plenty of money off of just selling their meals. So let me know your thoughts down below, if you have any, of course. Some people have no thoughts, and that's perfectly fine. I love you just the same. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video. Both of those help, actually. If you think that I can improve, leave a dislike. Tell me how. But if you enjoy the video, you want to watch more of it, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Cheers. All right, for the people still watching the stream, we're going to be playing some Fear and Hunger after this. I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. Going to walk around a little because I've been sitting here for an hour. Actually, longer than an hour. But I'm going to switch this to 18 plus because we play Fear and Hunger Uncensored the way God intended. And I need to go walk around, say hi to the disembodied girlfriend who accidentally doxed herself because she peeked her head into the room. And I'll be right back. They taste like Nutella. They are good. All right, we are back. Hope everyone's having a good ass day. Wait, I already said that. Anyway, let us launch Fear and Hunger. I can't do the Frappolo accent. I'm not gonna try. Anyway. There you go. That's much better. Yeah, this looks best. We can stay here for a little bit. Repentance mod by Frederica Michel, the oldest anarchy server in Fear and Hunger. So, I don't know much of anything about this mod. I do know that it is an expansion of Fear and Hunger. It has additional. It makes the levels bigger. It has additional stuff. I haven't played this at all. The only thing I did is I went in as Darce exclusively to see if it was working, right? And it is. So, I do want to see a little bit of information on this before we jump in. The art style itself looks very good. There's a number of new endings, including some bad endings and some variations of old ones. Bunch of quality of life improvements, including the walking diagonally, which I noticed. Doubling the item limit, which is very nice. 100 save slots, changing equipment during combat. You know, stuff that was in Termina, but that wasn't in Fear and Hunger 1. 10 new skills, 2 unlockables, new accessories, items, crafts, and some weapons, 4 new locations, as well as an expansion of old ones, presets for spawning the depth cube. I will not be using those, I'll just be using the standard thing, because... Pardon. Because it's just way more interesting if I just use that. There's a boss rush mode, there's camp mechanics, many new secrets, and much more. Now, one thing that is here is a Lagarde game mode, which apparently is going to be improved in the future, but I think that's what we're going to be doing. Because I think that just sounds very interesting. Who should we start out as? First person to say it in chat will get to pick. Literally, first chat message gets to pick. Okay, Outlander it is. Enwa. Alright, so. Lagarde mode. Displeased the sixth house and the tribe unmourned. But yeah, I did say we were playing as Lagarde, so I don't know that it matters which one we picked at first. So let's see what the intro is. Oh, this is cool. You were born without a soul, raised by a noble mother on the run. And actually, it's not without a soul. His soul is too powerful. Okay, one night, your home was attacked by the troops of the local Lord Willem. They were looking for your mother. Pray to Almer or to Sylvian? Almer. You have received 3 moldy bread. Your affinity to Almer increased. We can now do the blood portals. Very cool, very poggers. Lord Willem's men were unable to find you. You were left alone, after which you were taken to an orphanage. Life in the orphanage was terrible and you don't want to remember it. When you grew up, you had a choice. Become a politician or try your luck at knighthood. You had big plans. Become a knight. You trained your physical strength, becoming better every day. In your training, you focus on... Now, leg sweep would be really useful for getting past some doors. Fast attack is meh, and defense stance is meh. So we're going to go leg sweep. Over time, you were able to become a captain. You'd not remember most of your warriors by name. They were pawns to you. There were only a couple of people who were close to you. One of them was named Darce. The girl was very faithful and perhaps even loved. One day, you learned about a mysterious artifact and set out to search for it. Great things had begun. You and your soldiers killed many villagers and took the Cube of Depths. All that remains is to get into the dungeons of fear and hunger. You learned about the dungeons from a certain girl, Nilvan, with whom you had a romance. According to your plan, you managed to get into prison. This is where your path into darkness begins. You wake up in your cell. Something's wrong. The door is open. You have to go, now. Some candy and a turnip. Some dirty clothes. I don't believe I have the cube, do I? No. Rip that guy. A quill! What book is that? Book of the Golden Rose. That's a new one. Book about an ancient, powerful artifact. Since time immemorial, such a metal as gold has been known. Gold is power, authority, and money. But there are things more precious than this. An ancient artifact that is hidden in the depths of the Rondon dungeon. Somewhere deep in the thicket lies a golden rose. Its influence cannot be embellished. A time will come when the artifact will play one of the key roles in the history of this world. The ancient god will return to our world. You cannot read the name of this god. The text has further faded from old age. Interesting. A bowstring, bone saw, and a herring. Some scrap metal, more iron arrows. Some candy, dried meat. Thankfully no elite guard here. 1 second. Alrighty. It was the internet people. Rip that up. Yank on that lever. Yoink on the knob. I can't do the leg sweep, can I? No. I was unable to escape. The door cut me off. I need you to come over here so I can lead you away. Fucking clown. What the fuck is that? That guy's moon cooked. A pine cone. Now I just need the instructions for making a pinecone pig. Ah, fuck! Wouldn't it be funny if Chromaller was right fucking there? Fuck you. That'd be hilarious. Okay, collecting everything in the barrels. White vial is good. Nitroglycerin powder. What up, Seymour? More like semen, am I right, chat? Tails never fails. First coin flip of the day. Ooh, iron mace. How about Cat wants a steak done? Medium rare. Banned. Immediately banned. Terrible. I love it. Hey, plate mail. We already have it. Seymour, get the fuck out of the way. I want to get that armor. Oh. I can? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so we want to go down here. Is there an elite guard over here? No. Ah, fuck! I am playing a horror game. Why are you surprised that I'm getting jump scared? What can you buy Fear and Hunger? I thought I could get it on Steam. Can't you? Yeah, you can get it on Steam. I should actually equip this thing. Cloth hood. But yeah, you can get it on Steam. Never mind, I found it. Problem solved. Happy to help. I'm not surprised you're getting jump scared. I'm surprised your neighbors haven't kicked you out. Wow, crazy. It's probably because I actually pay, you know, the apartment costs, and I own the fucking apartment. They literally can't. I'm not a renter. I'm not one of those inferior creatures. Fucking juked. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, that needs a little fixing because he didn't. The animation didn't trigger properly. Rotten cabbage, rotten herring. Dang. Shut up. Ugly ass. Tails never fails. Arm guards. That's really good. It's true that you no longer own games on Steam. In what regard? Like, they can take it away? That's always been the case. If you violate the rules of Steam, or of the game, they can take it away at any time. Well, we have a one-handed weapon. Am I able to do a leg sweep? No. Dang. Alright, I'm getting a little peckish, so eat the moldy bread poisons! I mean the license. No, that they can't just take away the license, right? Because if they could, then you could do so many things to them here in Europe. But I think it was Ubisoft that kind of tried to do that, and everybody said, "Haha, I don't recommend it." I think it depends where you live, yeah. But here in Europe, they can't really get away with that. I need a sword. If I had a sword, I could just bust that down. I could just bust it down sexual style on that door. Dying. What about in the United States? The United States is very sketchy about that stuff. Like, you can pretty much get away with anything as a corporation in the US. I don't feel like fighting you. Fuck you. There's more stuff over here. Okay. Book. Fuck. Let's grill some of our meat. Do you need a two-handed weapon for leg sweep? No, you need a sword, I think, specifically. Okay, so we've got some grilled meat and some fried herring. Cool. We have food that we can eat safely. The ground feels squishy underneath your feet. And yet, do not loot the corpses here, because you might get a little bit more than you were ready for. But yeah, I don't know about in the United States. What? Who in the lowest hells are you? Ah! You can hear breathing from the darkness ahead. Hi. Ah! No, wait. You're a sane one, right? Right? Yeah, of course, I'd be dead otherwise now. Well, don't stay in the doorway. You'll give us out if someone sees you. What are you doing here? What? Hiding, of course. Who would have guessed that a piss-stained cell this would be one of the safer spots in this dungeon? You're going to just hide here. In case you haven't noticed already, these dungeons are filled with unimaginable horrors from the depths of darkness. One more terrifying than the last, but the most sadistic one would have to be Torture, the torturer of these dungeons. I've been lost in these dungeons for what feels like a lifetime. My sense of time has become blurry. Might be years, months, or, I fear, even just weeks. I just cannot handle it any longer. I feel my mind giving up already. I just can't. I don't know what business you got here, but if I were you, I'd run out as fast as possible. If escaping the place is even possible anymore, that is. Okay, ow! Fuck! Sussic. Okay, so loot all of this stuff. Toilet. Do not jump down the toilet. There is nothing there and you will not be able to get back up. Books. Alright. What I get? Hunter's Guide. What's this? By reading this book, you'll learn how to make your own traps. Ooh. What's this? Heads to get ahead, chat. Balls. Tails. Never fails. Hell yeah. Scroll of photosynthesis. Tails never fails. Now I'm saying. Ancient book we're obviously gonna save before we read that. What do you think this is? Fucking Weenie Hut Jr.'s hour? The fuck is this? Throwing knife. Sure, with cloth blanket. Ah, dang. If I had kept that second piece of scrap metal, I could have made myself a sword. And then I could have used it to get miasma. Stick. What is photosynthesis? Its action is unknown. It needs 110 mind. Candy, rotten candy, okay. Yeah, a few more lucky rolls would be the thing I need to get an extra bit of scrap metal. Bone saw, nice. Ale, water vial. Hey, little girl. I feel like I've seen her before. Ah, fuck! He doesn't cross over to this side. I don't want to risk the fight here until I've managed to save. So we're gonna go back. Cloud. We're gonna go all the way back. Through here. We're still in the safe parts of the dungeon. The crow mauler still isn't spawned in, I hope. Because we haven't entered the mines yet. So we can safely save one time in this bed. Alright, time to read the Ancient Book. Feel twist inside as you take the book from your satchel. You feel great urge to open the book, but at the same time you feel like the consequences might be terrible. Read book. Oh my god, it's the Necronomicon! Heads to get a headshot. Did I just fucking learn Black Orb? Brother man. Okay. So we're not going to use that bed again. We're going to go for the bed over here, but only after we've done some other stuff. That was me, not you. Give me a second. What are things that you can learn from that book? Spells. You learn spells. Black Orb is amongst the best, but let me see. Ancient Book, Fear and Hunger. So, you can learn Necromancy, Blood Golem Hurting, and Black Orb. Black Orb is one of the best. Blood Golem is good too. Necromancy is easily one of the most OP moves in the game, though. Yeah. I do need to kill this guy. Fuck it. Catch. I completely forgot that was a thing you could do. Good thing I have the arm guards, otherwise I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. The word you're looking for how I would feel is pissed. Take these guys out. What are things that you can... Oh, nothing bad, no. The problem is, if you fail a coin flip, you die. Great trade-off. Yep. Use the Purifying Talisman. Just, yeah, you know, just beat the coin toss. That easy. Alright, so the Hexen has been expanded, apparently. I have Black Orb, I have Dash. And... oh, I start with a Tormented Soul, because I picked... okay, so that's what that decides. Okay, so the Tormented Soul is worth... dick. Yes, it's worth penis. But we already have Leg Sweep, and now we've learned Blood Portal, which we can use to make portals to travel around much more freely. There you go. I have a quill already. Now I have an empty scroll. Oh no, we're gonna need a few more empty scrolls in order to have even a modicum of safety. Ah! A golden cuirass. Yes, that's how you pronounce that. Gotta think about this a bit. We can kill those guards to get the girl. Getting a white angel soul right now would be fucking really good. The reason this is so good is we can now block and attack, and that gives us the same protection as the other ones, but it also, you know, gives us tons of opportunities. Okay. Still not fighting an elite guard. What do you take me for, a moron? Don't answer that. You'll hurt my feelings. Okay. I don't want to go into the mines yet. I knew you were gonna go for that. That's why I said it. That's why I said not to do it. You can't bully the streamer if I specifically tell the joke you were gonna tell, and then ask you not to do it. Oh hey, you could get a bone saw from there. Nice. I take the what now? Skinning knife. I like that it says animals and other living creatures. Because it knows. Hello, Super Arrow! Super Arrow! Actually, we can go over here now, because we should have the... How many times did you die today? None yet. None yet. Okay, I don't trust it, so we're gonna black. Hey! Alright, we're gonna take off that arm. Block. We're gonna revoke penis rights. I said revoke penis rights! Okay. And... titty slap. Block. Titty slap. How are you alive? Don't you have like 6? Wait, I have only done around 400 damage. He's got 600. He's got 600 titty health. Fair enough. Go for it again. Now he's dead. Meat pie and moldy bread. The punch sound is very loud. Yeah, it's the mace. The mace is very fucking loud. It's kind of why I don't like the mace too much. Block the attack. Remove that arm. It's not worth it. Just tank the hit. Take that off. Didn't mean to do that. Head privileges revoked. I realize now that I should just be doing that. Ring of the Still Blood, that's not worth equipping. Block. And kill him in the head. We've got a meat cleaver. We can now leg sweep. Huh, my mind went down. Drink that. There you go. Cage is locked. Is there a key around here? There's supposed to be a mock-up book somewhere around here. Alright, now we've got the leg sweep. Sweep the leg! Hey! Tomatoes, leather vest, starting to feel a little peckish. Sip some whiskey. Yeah, no, not falling down there. Heads get ahead. Why does leg sweep insta open doors though? Because technically the door counts as a singular leg, and leg sweep deletes all the legs of everyone. And because there is only one thing on the screen, and that thing counts as being connected to the ground, so therefore it's a leg, it gets cut. Tails to get ahead. Fuck, I fucked it up. It's tails never fails. Still counts. Fur armor in case I want to be vulnerable to fire damage. Very cool, very poggers. Okay, so we want to go grab miasma. So we're gonna. But we've done a lot of stuff. And that kind of makes me want to save. And we can save safely here because we've killed all the enemies in this area. Bitch. Why does he fucking sleep like that? Like... Okay, there's no reason to make multiple saves just yet. Let's go grab our miasma. We're by ourselves, and I always make sure to keep my mind up, so... Jump down. Get around the things. Gotta protect the cock from the dick-sucking ghosts. You're not wrong. Sweep the lead! Yeah, never stood a chance. Do you want me? Yes. Very well. Best sword in the game? Well, top 3. I would say blue steel is the best in the game. Upgraded blue steel. So after you hex it, it's the best sword in the game. Prior to that, it would have to be the Eastern Sword after being purified by killing the ghost. And then this is in third place. But they're like really close, because like, isn't that just Soul Calibur? No, this is Miasma. It's Miasma. It's not Soul Calibur, it's Miasma. But like, Miasma has the highest damage of any weapon. The Eastern Katana has slightly lower damage, but has a 30% crit chance instead of just 3%. So like 10x the crit chance. And then the Blue Flame has this, when hexed, I mean, has the same damage as Miasma, but it also deals fire damage and can set enemies on fire, which is the strongest dot in the game. Very, very strong. We don't want to talk to them over there, and we don't want to go that way. Oh, you want to talk to me? Too bad, pussy. Is there anything here that I want? Not really. I guess that chest... No, it just has the lucky coin. No, it has a soul stone. But what can I even get with the soul stone right now? Nothing. I want to make sure I've got everything around here before I... Why are you still there? Get a hobby. I want to make sure I've fully explored everything, but I don't know where the mock-up book is. Caw-caw! Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Picked up a key. I think that's the key to open up the girl. Pause. Open up the cage for the girl. I'm out of torches. No bueno. Very no bueno. Girl staying quiet. Okay, so... I'm I'm not giving her this because it makes her weak to fire, but this is effective against fire, so put that on. Distribution of army units on the table. Isn't anything else interesting to take here? Is this the mock-up book? No. There's a note here. I gave this damn mock-up book to our street watchman, the one who lives in the hut near the dungeon. For some reason he needed her. Son of a bitch. I have to leave the dungeon. Who the fuck are you? A bird told me that these dungeons just swallowed a new set of poor bastards. I just saw a business opportunity, that's all. So what shall it be? No. Sausage. Purifying talisman, that's good. Can kill some undead with it. Huh. Maybe your loss will only be a plus to this world, who knows? Oh, I died. What? Ending L. Loser! Oh, that's funny. That is funny. We're obviously gonna keep going though. Failed God, Flesh Gargoyle, Scarab Marriage, Pocket Cat and Inquisitor soundtracks. Oh. Cool. I just left with the girl. But that's okay, we can just reload. I think we'll have to get Miasma back. I don't think we saved after getting Miasma and stuff. Character Gianna was based on the original Karen Mumfern. Okay, these are the original credits. Okay. And we unlocked the Dungeon Knights. But we already knew about Dungeon Knights. Alright, let's go grab Miasma again. Also need to grab the girl. There you go. Come on over. Jump down. By the way, that girl must be utterly terrified. Oh yeah. Her entire existence has been fear and hunger. I I don't know what that effect means. Genuinely no idea what that effect means. But so we need to go outside. See if we can get anything useful out here. Ah. Wait. Ooh, lucky coin. Aha. Sticks. Okay. So don't like seeing any of this. That tree has eyes. That's not good. Yes. Bitch. Hunter's clothing. Convenient and reliable. How reliable could it be? Motherfucker dead. He dead as nails, bitch. An axe. That is somebody's head. Let's pick some of this up. Smoke some tobacco. Yes, quite. What's over here? A rotting corpse. A toy bear. What the hell can I do with the toy bear? Maybe you should collect them all and give them to someone who needs them. The disembodied girlfriend wishes to leave. Oh, and she's gonna get a jacket as well. The camera will remain concealed. For now. Sausage. Oil. Okay. Having the girl is actually pretty useful. She ends up just being an extra action that I can use to like activate items with. What? Inscription visible here. Signor Padru, the pocket cat hater. That's funny. I swear, this tree is relevant somehow. This tree, are you imagining or is it watching it? The color's so unnatural. You think this tree is blessed. Thank you. Pray to the tree. The fuck? I was given marshmallows. I damn near choked on my marshmallow. The tree hit me with the fucking Warcraft 3 Fell Strike. I forgot about the dogs. Oh no, I'm stuck. Go 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 go. Bug. Okay, so we have the mock-up book. Use the mock-up book. Fits perfectly to the space between books. Ha! Dumbass. Dead priest. Poor guy was killed by a bear trap. Hunter's guide. Trap has locked. Unlock it. Take it with you. It's yours now. Leave me be. I'm turning into a butterfly. I'm going to be a pretty butterfly. Ah! 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 The end of you, stupid scum. I hate you. This is revenge for my family, village, and people. We lived a quiet life until you came. Why? Why did you do this? You vaguely remember this person. Black orb to the throat, I guess. Got his ass. You undress the outliner, take the fur armor with you. You also find 8 iron arrows. No bow. Interesting. One could assume it broke during the fight. One could, but not me. Simple daggers, Link. Reminds you of your childhood, when your father used to teach you swordsmanship with a similar dagger. I was an orphan. Might be a suitable weapon for children, but for adults it's too small. You can give it to the girl. Gib. You give it to the girl. She seems surprised to get a gift such as this dagger. Seems like she's not used to kindness of any kind. In any case, the girl seems excited about the dagger. Use the scalpel arm instead. Alright, so we are gonna do the ritual here. Ignore the fact that there is a child present. Ignore the fact, ignore the fact, chat. Ignore it. Ignore it, chat. The child saw nothing. That guy looks a little aggressive. And I look a little hungry. Our lone skeleton. Rotten cultist. Stay where you are! No one like you can get through. Insignificant, frail. This is no place for someone like you. I'll be back. I'm gonna do what's called a pro-gamer move. I'm gonna go save, and then I'll come back and kick your ass. Bitch. What, you thought shit was sweet? You thought you could just talk shit to my face and I wouldn't, you know, go away for, you know, about an hour, and then come back and kick the crap out of you? Me and my little girl? You absolute buffoon. You idiot. You nincompoop. How do I get there? Now that's a different story. Do you want to test yourself? Do you want to become a part of us? Then listen here. Deep in the caves beneath the dungeons are my wolf brothers. Take part in their feast. Enjoy the delicious flesh in return. You must obtain a pass. Then I can call you brother. What are you guarding? An unclean place, a place where Ulmer is hated. A place where flowers and trees do not bloom. A place where witches cannot get enough blood. A place where it always rains and there is no sun. Okay, so we need to go into the mines then. If I could teach the girl Black Orb, that would actually be insane. Okay, so we need to go into the mines. Best way to do that would be through here. Revoke his dick privileges, little girl. I was a little scared for a second there. Let's try and just beat the door down. Not enough. Sure, let's do that. I need to stop using Black Orb to solve these fights. I don't have enough mind. Heads to get a headshot. Hell yeah. Ah. No bueno. Can't just break this door. It should be easy to break. Book of Enlightenment. Okay, so. Now, if we go through here. There's blue steel right there. Just go down. Keep forgetting to turn on my torch. Okay. Let's do a little cannibalism. I do not support it, but we need to. And we got the pass. Anything else here? No. Okay, let's get out of here. So we can get through that to that new area. I was wondering where the ghosts were. No. Seems to have trouble seeing me. Advantage in attack. Finish him off. Don't even consider waiting. Night lurchers are amongst the most dangerous fucking creatures in the dungeon. Killing this guy's actually a pretty good way of getting ahead easily. No, I just want his stuff. Iron Mask. Best headpiece in the game, bar none. Tons of protection, and on top of that, doesn't let things steal your fucking face. Or blind you. Those two are equivalent. Ah, right. I was like, I opened my inventory for something else as well, but I wasn't sure what it was. Have some candy, little girl. Okay. Always keep an eye out for Crow Mauler. You never know when he's going to show up. But it's usually going to be when you least want him to. Alright, I accidentally skipped that bit. I thought I'd have to show... Rain impairs your movements and makes fire useless. This is definitely spooky. A second. A hexen. I could learn Blood Golem. Cake, where is Cake? Also, the hexen disappeared. Wait, no it didn't, I was moved. I don't want to get too close to that ghost. There was a struggle for survival here. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, I thought I'd, like, see him coming and be able to, like, do something about it. Doesn't work! That's bullshit. Nah, that's cap, that's cap. You're cheating. You're fucking cheating, you bitch. Oh, he doesn't have legs. That's why. Oh, we're dead. Wow. No, we need to go up. So we can eat people. Because we didn't save after doing that. Did we? No. Although actually... How much raw meat do I have? Rotten meat. I mean... Let's adopt Moonless. Talk. Okay, let her join party. Good. Another toy bear. Okay. Purifying Talisman. Soulstone. Alright. I just need to make sure that Legard always has above 70 mind. Because if we don't do that... Son of a bitch. kind of want to reload. I kind of want to reload and get my arm back. Exactly, right? We're literally right here. So, let's go get Moonless back. Okay. Give her some meat. Block again. Talk. Block. Give her some meat. Let her join party. Take some of the yellow mucus. And then let's go and kill the cave mother. Because it's really like a 33% chance. So, block and block. Okay. Take that out. Go for the other wing. Go for that. Did Moonless lose a paw? Because it did a one-tooth bite. Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's good. Okay, now we get to fight it again. There you go. Take that. Take her soul. Take as many eggs as we can get. Hold on to that for me, child. Take all the cave eggs that we can get. Do we have any soul stones? No. Damn. That was probably stupid of me to grab that then. Show myself. Alright, let's see if he says something. My name is Nostramus. I'm an alchemist living down here. Pleased to meet you. Cannot quite tell if the alchemist is a woman or a man. Something about his stature seems almost otherworldly or ancient. Nice to meet you too. White-haired alchemist gives you a smile that seems almost too genuine. Is Moonless more intelligent than an average dog? Not as far as I know. I think Moonless is just a wolf. Like, she's loyal enough, she understands things. What is this? Oh, you're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Wait, I gotta show you guys this. So, she promised, oh boy, okay, it's on the other side, it's fine. She promises that she's not trying to go for an evil playthrough, guys. She promises, she swears, even. Eat a cooked dwarf. Kill 5 enemies. Leave the pinned Benrin to burn. Kill Alfira. Close the pinned Mind Flayer's eyes forever. Yeah, not evil playthrough. Totally not evil. My apologies. I left the kettle on and I'm in a bit of a hurry. Please, let's meet again. Honestly, if I heard the Crow Mauler show up, I too would, you know, BTFO. I'd beat fucking feet. Moonless! Hurry up! Moonless doing that is actually a good thing. It increases her damage. Fuck. Hey, you know? Little girl took his ass out. Clean out, too. Mauler, no mauling. Crow Mauler, no crow maulering. Ah! Wait, did he just poke his head through? It's kind of spooky. It's like you summoned him. I think we're still happy just doing this. Just using that save. He's behind us. He's not going to appear in front of us. Yes, I said that specifically in case he did do it, so it would be funny. I was setting up the funny moment. Unfortunately, Crow Mauler is dumb and didn't catch on. Okay, so I want to kill this guy, and we did just save, so we can just go right into it. So we kill the right arm. Okay. Take that down. That's gonna go. No, it's not. And fight's over. Go away. Okay, yeah, on me is fine. I'm blocking. Take care of that. Doesn't even look like clothes. Beggar's clothes. Extra agility, that lets her go first. That's actually pretty good. Tails never fails. A. Bro, this girl is a godsend. Easier to fuck you up? Yeah. Alright. Heads to get ahead, chat. Heads to get ahead, Ilya! Bro, I'm being filleted by the game right now. I don't want to get rid of the red file. I'm gonna need it for the Crow Mauler if he ever pisses me off enough. Tails never fails. Dang it. 6 silver coins. And we get a free empty scroll here. Guaranteed, every time. What do we want that empty scroll for? I'm looking for a person. No, I'm not, but still. He doesn't need to know that. So, yellow vial. Green vial. Okay. Get some explosives. Okay. We don't have a soul stone, do we? Just we have soul stones. Alchemy Volley 1 is the one that would be really nice for me, I think. Jump him! Kill, girl, kill! Get his ass! Revoke his leg privileges! So long as he doesn't have legs, he can't do hurting, which is the dangerous thing. After that, we take out that arm. After that, we take out that arm. Alright. After that, we take out that arm. After that, we take out that arm. Thank you. Fucking hell. You can just go for that. She can go for the leg. And now we kill him. Sorcerer's Stone. It's actually not a bad thing to give to you. So you can restore mind mid-encounter so you can focus on healing us. Very good. What would you get? So my girlfriend's playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time, and she just found out that you can play fetch with Scratch. Anyway, gonna teach this girl to smoke. Is Darth here? No. By the way, the reason we're here is for the Soul Stone that you find. I like that the trauma actually ages the girl. No. She's a regular 10-year-old girl. The thing that ages her is the ghosts if they touch her. But they age everybody. Alright, kill girl! Get his ass! Fuck him up! Go for both legs. Revoke his leg privileges. Good girl. Big set off. I know, but she looks older because of the stress marks, I guess. Oh, we got a soul stone. Very poggers. Ooh, explosive vial is nice. Oil. Tails never fails. Iron Mace. Isn't that the dudes who made Dark and Darker? Monla, stop pissing everywhere. Actually, don't. No talk allowed. Okay, what do you have? What'd you do? Why is she just carrying a corpse? Did you make her pick up the corpse? Really? They're right there, Moonless. Hey, little man. Don't worry, Mom and Dad aren't actually, like, hurting each other. They're, wrestling. Bro, I'm getting so many quills. I only need the one. I'm happy to get the one, but, like, I didn't need more. And the problem is, I'm getting all these quills here, but then the next few playthroughs, I'm not gonna get any. Like, I know how this shit works. I know how to go. Ooh, spider shield. Can I give this to you? No. Okay, so how many soul stones do I have? 2. I could use one to learn Blood Golem. That'd be really strong. Being able to start a fight with the Blood Golem. Yeah, alright. Now, let's go grab the salmon snake as well. Pass. Like, maybe after a good save, right? Cloth fragment, we can now make... Oh, it's just a cloth hood. Okay. Because, like, the beggar's clothes increase agility. So I was like, maybe if I can get 2 things that increase agility, I'll have her at 20 and then she'll be able to go twice. That was the plan. Okay. I don't think you can go through the same hole in the wall twice, so we're safe. Alright. Okay. Let's go grab the salmon snake. That would be funny. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. What do you mean it'd be funny, you bitch? Sassy little fuck. Like, haha, you know what'd be funny? Dipshit. Make the wall whole again and then break through it just because. Diary of a Dark Mage. Scroll of Walking on... My name is Frappelli. I am a dark magician seeking ancient knowledge. I don't know how much time has passed. It feels like I've been wandering around this cave for eternity. There must definitely be this place somewhere around here. Ancient artifact, a lizard village. I feel like I can't find anything. I'm such a fool. For some reason, I'm so hungry. I eat and eat. It's never enough for me. This place is cursed. Cursed. Whoever reads my note, just run. I feel like ripping my belly open more and more. I'm so hungry. So hungry. It's funny because he's in the place where people create infinite food. Oh no! It's a giant axolotl dragon thing. Kill him in the dick. And by in the dick, I mean in the eye, and then face. We literally just need to deal 1,000 damage to it. Easy money. Okay. Cool. Alright, we've got salmon snake steaks. What do I have that could be used for lowering her stress? Bit of candy, sure. This is poison. This is speed. This is power. This is explosives, and I think this is a white vial. This is an antidote. We could just go through here, but I don't think I want to. Okay. I was a little scared for a second because I accidentally did optimize, but yeah, I did mean to give her the stone crown. Fuck. You take that out. There. Bastard. Okay, so we need to clear the infection on her. Clear that bleeding on me. Huh, I'm wet. I see. Man, this little girl is a chain smoker by now. How'd you make infinite food again? Okay, so you need the transmutation. And then transmutation costs, I believe, 30 to use, but gives you wine or bread. It either gives you 3 moldy bread out of 1, or it turns a glass vial of water into a glass vial of wine. And then each vial of wine, I believe, gives you, I think, either 40 or 50 mind. So you can do it at a profit. Yeah. Get your meal in. Let's go. Need to be careful. In case the Crow Molarino spawns. Where the hell's my food? What? My salmon snake meat! No! Who stole it? Yeah, I'm not that worried. Okay, so we've got those 2 empty scrolls there. Okay. So let's go back to level 1. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get the Eastern Sword. Because it's just a really good sword. And it doesn't require me to take the chances that Miasma does. It's why Miasma is on like third place compared. Because like the Eastern Sword, you get it so easily. And it doesn't actually like underperform compared to the Miasma. Accuracy, crit. Jesus fucking Christ. Burr, burr. Throw the stick. Okay, that one's going to do a fucky wucky, so we kill him first. Then we kill this one. There you go. That little dog was gonna do us a fuck. You want to avoid that attack as much as possible. Because if you fail the coin flip, it just kills you. So when the dog says it's barking, you block. You don't question it, you don't consider a different alternative, you just block. Because if you don't, you're going back to the lobby. That dog will put you on a shirt faster than you can fucking blink. We don't want to fight those things because Moonless is immediately going to try and bite their head off. And if Moonless succeeds at doing that, she'll immediately poison all of us. Heads to fall on our head. Dang it. Actually, kind of want to go over there and see what that's about. Fucking idiot. Crow Mauler doesn't go in here, by the way. Fuck. Go for the chesticle. Kill it quick, so Moonless doesn't fuck us. This thing isn't super dangerous, it just... how far does Moonless's damage stack? Not super far. Moonless is literally just an extra source of attacks that usually attack the... not usually, that always go for the lowest health part. Which means that usually it's a free attack that is aimed at the target's head. No matter what. Which means... Don't whip the child, what's wrong with you? Okay, so as I was explaining, it goes for the weakest body part, which means it usually goes for the head, which means you suddenly have a chance to automatically kill something. Block. Yeah, we don't fuck around with things we don't know. Not in this game, not this far away from a save point. You tell me you're getting ready to pollinate, I'm not taking chances. Okay, plant is withering. Okay, so don't step on those things. Tails never fails. You know it, buddy. A longsword. That'd be useful if I needed one. That'd be useful if it was useful. We can't take chances when it comes to Lagarde's stress level right now, because he's got miasma, and if we cross one of the checkpoints for miasma while having under 70 stress, he's just gonna straight up kill the rest of the party. It's why I want to replace miasma. Don't step on those flowers. Push that aside. Alright, let's go. Pine cone. Soulstone. Sword. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. This should kill. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna heal anyway. Okay. So, miasma. Less damage, but that extra bit of crit, that 30% crit chance, is insanely huge. Don't we have green herbs? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Healing whispers. Okay, Lagarde smokes some tobacco. Girl smokes some tobacco. Lagarde smoked the rest of the tobacco. I wish we could equip the dog at least with an accessory. Like, I'd give it the Salmon Snake Soul for sure, right? Also, what's your dex? You start with 20. I think I'd rather she have 15 agility, actually. Because it also increases her odds of dodging attacks slightly. Not like by a huge amount, but just a little bit. Okay, down we go. Another dead guy. Killed by a bear trap. Fucking where? Where's the bear trap, brother? Is the bear trap in the room with us right now? Okay, be very careful. Don't step on any of those fucking flowers. Another soul stone. Careful with the shamblers. We do not want to get infected with that. Another toy bear. I wonder how many of these there are in the game. Bro! You're doing really great. Girl seems to give you a faint smile. Good girl. Steal my food again and I will remove your ankles. It's definitely not a human. I will protect Lagarde. You're not my captain, I can feel you're not him, you're a clone. Liar, liar, liar. So that was fucking terrifying, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that. Like, I'm aware of the existence of doppelgangers in Fear and Hunger, but they were like a Fear and Hunger 2 thing. Like, motherfuckers don't belong in this game. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. That just means Darth's somewhere, right? Maybe. Or maybe that was Darth. Could be, right? Like, I don't know. Because doppelgangers don't usually do too well with items, right? They don't usually copy those over too well. They do a lot better with flesh. Okay. So I do still absolutely want to fight that thing. Like, what do you think this was? Also, there's a hex in there that I would like to use. Wait, we can get the dominating soul from Dars, right? That would be the way for us to tell. This game would be hilarious with Terraria OST and sound effects. And she had black armor on her legs and gauntlets. True, that's her new god form, where the armor was much more organic. Let's see, right? Doesn't have a soul. I have soul stones, right? So yeah. I guess that just wasn't her. Straight up. It specifically says him. That could just be an issue with the mod itself. Like, right? That could I can write that off as a typo. Blood Golem. We already have the soul of the tormented one. Kinda wish I had the dominating soul. But no, somebody said I had to do Ragnarvalder. Bullying for no reason. Maybe, but it sounds too obvious. I don't know. Usually the obvious answer is the correct one. And I say that specifically as well because I've seen similar, like, mistakes in the game, right? Wait. I know what I'm gonna get. Let me see here. It's greater magic. And the other one I will learn is on guard. Oh Lord. Teach. On guard. Okay, so we've got people feeling hungry. So let's get some food in these people. Sausage. Breathless sinner stands in your way, absurdly. Not good. Ow. She's either very evasive or I'm just missing. Two red vials, that's good. Okay, so... Moonless, seriously? We're trying to move quickly. Tails. Go up. Moonless. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Alright. I will cleanse these lands from filth, says Great Fawn. Summon that. Red vial. Blind him. Didn't work. Alright. What else can I do that might be useful? Leg sweep we know doesn't work. We already tried to blind him and that didn't work either. Go for the arm. Up his damage. Okay, that's not a lot of damage, that's fine. Good crit. Needleworms, what do? What does this do? Two leech damage to 2 random targets 3 times, restores the user's body by dealt damage, it's cost 5 mind. That's terrible. That does nothing. Can this apply bleeding? Oh, that's evasion. I thought it'd be speed. Okay. My god, that arm is still not downed. Okay. Shit. Okay, good bleed. I am terrified of what that arm does. Fuck, stop missing. I still have no idea what photosynthesis does. You gotta heal. You gotta be healing. Stop missing! Okay, it still hasn't swung. He used it, it was healing? Did he? No, because it says it's preparing to swing. So it's an attack. Has to be. Like, right? I didn't notice him healing at all. Do the throwing knives do anything? Throwing knife, fear and hunger. $80 to $120 damage. That's it? It's nothing. Might as well attack. Come on. Shit. Gotta heal. Good. And here's the thing, we know the chest is the thing with the most health, because otherwise the Golem and Moonless would have been attacking it. But I think we can beat him. Yeah, prepare your magic all you want. Pussy! Actually, just keep preparing it, but never cast. Don't cast, just don't cast. Don't worry about casting. Motherfucker said he was gonna clean up the forest. Uh-huh. Is that why your ass is currently made out of grass, bitch? Die. Oh no. Fucking hell. Come on. Ah, he's still alive. How's he alive? Oh, thank you. Woo-wee! A mighty god evaporates before your eyes. You're endowed a guardian of nature's soul. I have nothing to recover with. But goddamn, that was a fight. Just give her the ring for now. True, yeah. I think we're done here, I guess. No. God damn it, Moonlight! Moonlight! She randomly marks territory throughout the game, which is her equivalent of leveling up. Eventually leads to learn the much stronger, terrifying bite, which she will then use instead of her original move. Alright, well, we need to get the fuck out of here so we can save. Oh, shit! Okay, so, beat his ass. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's a damage increase. Stop missing, stop missing, stop missing, stop missing, stop missing, stop missing, stop missing. Stop stabbing my dog! Why am I missing so much? Why am I missing so much? I have a 4% chance to miss. Why do I miss so much? What is happening? What is this? I'm gonna go for the head. Let's see what happens. Okay. How funny would it be if I just, like, took its head clean off? Crit. Getting skill issued as Lagarde. Yeah. We're all attacking his head. Like, you know what? Fuck you. Dodge this. Please don't. Go, 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 go. I wish to be gone from this place. This ugly, vile place. Ah, back in the dungeons of fear and hunger. Lagarde tries to psych himself up. Right, because we are kind of fucked for mind recovery items. Something wrong. Boost me in completion. I'll make sure nothing happens to you. Okay, we need to find a door. Or something that we can beat on. That won't hit back. I know. And then we'll take turns with the Sorcerer's Ring. Okay. She'll recover. Okay. Oh yeah, I know all the tricks of this game, like, not all, but enough. Hold on a second. I'm losing instead of gaining. That's actually funny. Okay. So the cheese doesn't work. Okay. Because it keeps a percentage rather than keeping the distance or maintaining it. The door started bleeding. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, let's do this. Recover as much mind as we can on everybody except Moonless, I guess. The girl was missing 5 mind. I don't know. But I'm guessing that thing also recovers their mind. Let me see. I'm gonna switch this with Lagarde's thing. I'm gonna force this door open. And we're gonna see. Okay, I think she also recovered health. Yeah, it does recover their mind. Very, very useful to know. It also reduces the cost of things. And we can now use photosynthesis. That is very fucking strong, yes. Alright, who the hell are you? Torture victim pulls out a knife and attacks you. Alright, how about you put that knife down? Pissy. You know what? Fair enough. Good job, Unos. Even non-cast, yeah, because it also increases, well, no, because all the stats that it increases are, like, caster-focused. It's a caster item that can be used by non-casters as well. The toy bear. Dark naked body of a nameless man. Guide of blacksmithing. Forging is a method of metal processing by pressure in which, as a result of a single or multiple impacts of the tool, the original workpiece heated to a plastic state acquires a given shape and dimension, and the required structure and properties are formed. Hot forging, traditional method of hand forging, product creator, cold forging. Did this teach me anything? It did. Interesting. Tomato. Getting a little hungry. Sausage. And fried herring. Fried. Why am I bleeding from my anus? Yeah, see, it lowers the cost by a ton. That is really freaking strong. She can keep that, yeah, for the healing. I think that's about time we end, actually. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, it is getting late. We have to get to the gym, because it is a gym day today. I'm gonna clip that. There's a few other bits of the stream that I'm gonna want to clip, but that is for sure a clippable moment. Oh my god. One second. I'm just making sure. Really freaking strong. I think that's about time we end, actually. Really freaking strong. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. That, how do you get rid of that? Fear and hunger statuses. Or actually, no, we need to... I forgot we had on guard. Moonlight! Oh my god! Bro! Moonless pisses and I shitted. Alright, let's save. God damn it. Okay, so how do I get rid of status effects? How do I get rid of the butt bleeding? Marriage of Flesh and Lady of the Moon. That's it. That's how you cure it. God damn it. God damn it. And but apparently all it does is cause me to stop every once in a while. So it's literally just a funny thing. The sausage gave it to me. I didn't even know it could. But yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it for now. No, I didn't eat it that way. No, 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 that's not how I ate the sausage. No! Let me find somebody that I can raid. You know what? Hunger, fear, silliness might get eaten or something. Let's raid this spoopy ricotta. This VTuber here. And that's gonna be it for today, fellas and ladies. Ladies and fellowsmen. But, hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. See you guys again next time. What does that sound? No idea. But I hope to see you guys again next time because I had a awesome time here today. Just waiting 1 second to check something. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna end the stream. See you guys next time. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all Monday for more